You all right, man? Just relax a little bit.
Yo, what if I end up being one of those dudes just sits here forever waiting to get picked, man?
Hey, man, look. I talk to everybody I can. Everybody agrees you're a lock for the first round, all right? It's going to be one of those moments you remember forever, all right? So just relax, man. Enjoy it.
Seriously, man? I can't believe they picked Jackson over me, man.
Hey, man, look, don't you even give it a second thought, all right? He played well in the showcase. You knew he had to go sometime. Hey, you're going to have the better career when it's all said and done.
Man, I better. Otherwise, that dude's never going to let me live this down.
Yeah, man. I feel you on that. All right, listen up. I have a feeling we're getting close.
Yeah.
It had been 6 long months since I went undrafted in the NBA, and I found myself over in Spain playing for Real Madrid. At first, I thought it was the worst thing that could have happened, but then maybe it was meant to be. I found myself surrounded by teammates that truly love basketball, and they made me realize that. They even gave me the nickname The Truth after I scored 50 points in the first game I played with them. But not only did they make me realize how much basketball meant to me, they introduced me to a player that not only they looked up to, but eventually would be a role model for my career. The name was Pistol Pete, Pete Maravich. He wasn't even in the NBA anymore, but he was one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game. But that's not why they enjoyed him. They enjoyed him because they said he was the greatest show to ever play the game. And then, since that moment, I role modeled my game after his. I didn't want to be the best player in the NBA. I didn't want to be the best player in the world. I wanted to be the most entertaining player in the NBA. I wanted to be the most entertaining player in the world. And finally, I got my shot in the NBA.
It is great to finally have you here. Please, have a seat. I want you to know I can speak for this entire organization when I say how thrilled we were to acquire you. We think you've got a lot to offer this team, and we cannot wait to get you out in front of those amazing fans.
Thanks. Yeah, it was definitely time for a change of scenery. I can't wait to help this team win some games.
Good. Well, I'm going to take you down to meet the coach and the rest of the team, but before we do that, I had our media team prepare a little video for you. I want you to think of it as our way of saying, welcome to the team.
What is going on, everybody? TD Presents here, and as you can see, welcome to my Career Series episode 1. You can see I'm going to be playing for the San Antonio Spurs. We're about 40 games in the season, just a couple of weeks before the All-Star break, about a month before the trade deadline. And I know you guys are probably wondering what happened to the first 40 games. Well, in my career, you can only get drafted by the same, I believe it's 8 to 10 teams. And since there's so many series on YouTube, so many people playing on the same teams, I figured why not get traded to not only one of my favorite teams besides the Celtics, but go for a team that no one else is doing on YouTube. And that's what I did. I was able to get traded to the Spurs. And if you guys want me to make a video on how to get traded to any single team in the NBA, if you want to play for the Bulls, you can get on the Bulls. If you want to play for the Spurs, you can get on the Spurs like I did. If you want to play for the Lakers, you can get on the Lakers. All you have to do is follow this method and you'll get traded to that team. So if you guys go ahead and leave close to 200 likes on this video, I'll drop that video, I'll drop that method on how you can get on any NBA team in my career. But as you guys can see, for center, we're Splitter. I thought they traded him for me, but apparently not. He was injured. So as you guys can see, I ended up getting traded for Corey Joseph. And you notice Danny Green isn't on the team. He actually demanded a trade, and they swapped him for Vince Carter. So now it's time to win some NBA titles. We got Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Ginobili, Leonard, Vince Carter. You know we got to get VC that NBA ring that he always wants. And another thing that makes this so intriguing, what happens if Duncan, what happens if Vince Carter, Ginobili, they all retire at the end of the year? Then what happens? Then it's pretty much a whole new team. It's going to be up to me, Parker, and Leonard to get the job done. So I'm really excited to play for the Spurs. I hope you guys are excited too. You guys are the reason I started my career, and honestly, I couldn't be more excited to start it. And also, I'm going to be playing some park, so whenever I'm on, I'm going to send out a tweet, hey, I'm at the park, let's get some games in, and I can even team up with you guys, so I hope you guys are hyped. Episode 2 will be out short, some gameplay, time to make this championship run. I'm TD Presents, peace.